Thanks for being here. My name is Coyner, and today we're going to make memory cubes. This can be an individual activity, it could be a family or group activity. Some of the really handy things to have around are paint pens. They may work better than markers. They won't feather through the wood quite as much. Paint pens, scissors to cut out magazine pictures, some Mod Podge if you want, and maybe even some sealer like a shellac spray as well, also very handy. So we can do this with a couple different ways. If you're really creative, you can make pictures. If you're not so creative, not a pressure, you can just write words. So the first one, my memory of my person who is gone, is that they really love lattes. You know, those coffees that everybody likes, cold or hot. They're really a latte person. And I might be a little creative. Again, not an artist. You don't have to be an artist. I'm going to make a latte cup. I'm going to come around my cup. I'm going to fill it in. Again, these are paint pens. I know they look like markers, but they are paint pens. And you'll see that they hold in the wood a little bit and they don't bleed into the wood so much. So they might be better. We can use different colors. Not sure what flavor latte this is going to be, and it doesn't really matter. So there's one side. There's one memory of our person. So they really like lattes. Then we can switch it. These dry quickly, so we're just going to switch that. So I've cut a few pictures from magazines. My person really loved to be by the water and have water sports. This is stand-up paddleboarding. So I'm going to try to fix these two things on here because our person really loved the water. So if you're not familiar with Mod Podge, you need a brush and you need your Mod Podge, and you just kind of dip it in. It doesn't take a lot. I'll take these off. Just put a little bit of Mod Podge on the back. Feel a lot like you're gluing this down. You basically are gluing it down. So I'm going to put it down there. Then my other one, making a little bit of a collage. The bigger your cube, the more space you'll have. Different craft stores like Michael's or online with Amazon have different size cubes. So this is kind of a medium one, but you can get bigger ones. I'll show you a bigger one later. So here's my collage. Now to finish a Mod Podge and kind of seal it, you cover the whole thing. And I know it looks white. It will dry clear and shiny. So we're just going to cover it up. That. And this will dry in a couple hours and it'll be clear. So we've got this one and we've got our latte. So we still have 4 more sides to do. I'm not going to do the other 4 sides now, and this is where it comes in that it's to be a really great family or group activity because this one's drying. We can't use all sides while these other sides are drying. So you could set it aside. The next person thinks about what they want to do, and they pick up and they do one side or they do another side. Lots of options. You can paint full pictures if you're creative, or just words. Another option, I'll show you while that one is drying, I won't put it down, is just words. This is trust and family, and my person was super honest. So that's good too. Again, you can Mod Podge that on, and these are just kind of thought provokers for memories. Okay, so while this piece is drying, I do have another example of a bigger one. You can see that these cubes are very different sizes. Benefits of the bigger cube, it may be easier for small hands to hold the big cube. It also obviously gives you more space. It's going to be kind of whatever you can find at your store and what's available to you. Also, this one is hollow. This one is solid. That may make a difference as well. So this is another example of how a cube is kind of done in shifts. It doesn't have to be all done at once. This person has done a few sides. The memories are very different, very colorful, and not completed. So the ways we can use these fabulous cubes that you've created for an individual, you can set it by your bedside table, you can set it on your desk, and just kind of flip up the memory that you want to think about that day and just put yourself back in that memory. Or you know, a funny story that came up during your day and it made you think about something, well, find that memory on your cube and put that cube up. Another way to use our cube is as a family activity. So if you're at a family gathering, you're on a family vacation, you're just at a regular old family dinner, have the cube, pass the cube around. Someone can pick which side they want to talk about. I want to talk about this side. And you can talk about the memory. That's great because the memories are really important. But you can also kind of bring your person forward with you into present day. What would our person think about all of the crazy rubber ducks that are in Jeeps these days and some really funny rubber ducks that I've seen lately? What would our person think of those? Or going back to our latte cup, what would they think of our new community coffee shop? Would they like it or would they really not care for it at all? So bring your person forward with you as well as looking back. Both things are really important. So that's our craft. It's really pretty easy. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself to make it super artistic. It can just be something that brings up your memories, makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you think about your person who you love so much. So there you have it. Let us know what you do. Let us see your cubes. Share them with us. We'd love to share them. And thanks for being here. Have a great day.